Welcome everyone, I'm Tim and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Fallout 4 No Armor, where last time we were able to make our way into Olivia and find the lost locket for the Abernathy's. We also picked up the quest for Corvega and decided to make our way on over to Wicked Shipping, take out a couple ghouls and pick up a few things. And while doing the outro, got attacked by some blowflies. So I wasn't planning on going to loot the shack right there, but since we are right here and we don't have the blowflies to worry about, we may as well do that now. Now I was thinking, since I am fairly close to the... I'll get up on the little ridge here to Sunshine Tidings, which is just across the water there. I did think about going there, but doing some pondering, I'm thinking the Minutemen might be the most logical route to take for this character. So if I'm going to do that, I don't think I want to go over to Sunshine Tidings quite yet, or to the Starlight Drive-In. I think that it would be just worthwhile to not worry about doing those until after taking care of Corvega, because once Corvega is done, there's a decent chance that I'll be able to pick those, at least one of those quests up from Preston, which would be a nice close by easy quest to take care of for him. So I'm planning on making our way on over to Corvega here, but before we do that, I would like to level up just a little bit more. We are sitting nice and close to level 9, about 3/4 the way up level 8. So it's not going to take a whole lot to boost on up the rest of the way. And one good easy way to do that is just start killing these radstags, get the meat. But this 10mm is no good. So really, that's just not gonna work. It's gonna take too many shots. But we are fairly close to the Gorski cabin. So if we just make our way to that, we'll pick that up on the old compass, and we will tick it off on our map as a destination. The ghouls shouldn't be too terribly hard to take care of. I hope, at least. Hello. Good job, dog meat. Just be a couple more outside. Oh! Oh! Nuggets, he's right on top of me. Okay. You just snuck right up on me, sir. Okay, still in danger. That was a little startling. Okay, dog meat is... I hear... Dog meat, where are you at? Okay, that one is down. Did I just see that? Yes, okay. Dog meat was over there as well, trying to take care of that ghoul. Where'd the ghoul go? Oh well, they don't carry that much good stuff on them typically. This is good, easy experience right here. Almost up to the next rank. We can go into the root cellar, pick up some decent supplies, and take out Wayne Gorski. First things first, let's take care of Gorski. Then we can loot up the rest of the way. I won't want to stay in here too long just because of the radiation. Hello, Gorski. And there we go. We got the level up. There is actually some decent stuff in there for parts, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Too much radiation. Don't want to do Radaway. So we will just stick with the basics that are in here. Duct tape fuse, you know, desk fan for the screws. Of course, the duct tape in there and the toaster in the bathtub. Don't do that, folks. That would not be very wise. But we do have that level up. Shotgun shells. And take the gas canister. We have the carry capacity at the moment. Let's take that level up right now. Now, there's two routes of what I can do. I'm tempted to go the rifleman, which is looking right there. 40% more damage. 15% of target's armor ignored. That is a good perk. But right now, gun nut rank 1 I think can improve like the 10mm and my 308 gun to powerful. And honestly, I was kind of wanting to hold off on gun nut because it's kind of a luxury perk, but I think this early in the game I will want to take it, because later on we'll probably find like advanced receivers for the 10mm and that type of thing. But right now I need to get as much damage output as possible. Later on down the game, I probably won't worry about doing gun nut 2 or 3. So now that we got that level up taken care of, we can improve our weapons back up a little bit more. And I kind of want to improve my guns right now before heading on over to Corvega, for the sheer fact of I'm going to want to be able to kill as fast as possible. So we will swing back to Sanctuary, and maybe Trash Can Carla will be there, and I can pick up some 308 from her. Otherwise, I'll have to hit up Trudy at the diner before making way the rest of the way. Whoa, okay. What are you shooting at? Are they shooting at the Bradstag does?
Come back here, damn it.
You guys shouldn't have to worry about them. They chill by your house all the time anyway. Oh well. They can do them. They can do them. Got their little grave site out here. So sad. So as we make our way back to Sanctuary, yeah, I was just going to say we will be coming up on the wild mongrels. Dog meat, get a little bit closer. Okay, and we can do a few shots in the body. Dog meat should be able to finish them off as well. If I don't, we can pick up some dog meat. Ooh, good job, dog meat. Ooh, nice. Good kill. And then before we go to Corvega, I'm going to want to boost the adrenaline a little bit, I think. So my hunch is to maybe hit up Bedford, take care of the ghouls there. They'll get pretty good experience points, and it will also build up the adrenaline probably to about the 10% mark. There's a fair amount to kill there, but first things first, get back to Sanctuary. Hopefully, fix up the guns a little bit more and sleep once again until fresh morning, so I don't have to worry about running out of... Ooh, one more stim pack? Yes, perfect. Won't have to worry about running out of daylight when I hit Corvega. Bright and early the next morning, it is about 5:30 a.m. Trash Can Carla has arrived. Ended up doing a Radaway just because figured I am probably going to get shot, and I'm going to need to be as, well, just plain many hit points as possible. Took care of the weapons. So we now have a long, powerful 10mm, short, powerful double barrel shotgun, and we have our powerful pipe bolt action sniper rifle. So now that Trash Can Carla is here, see what she has for 308. Maybe she'll have a couple other goodies that will be good to take up. And then at that point, we will head on off to Bedford. We are back in Concord now. Carla ended up having a decent assortment of junk that I was able to stash back at Sanctuary. And then also had, I think it was 42 shots of the 308. Ooh, stunted Yao Guai. This does not do a whole lot of damage to him. Figured it was worthwhile to see what happened to be here. We'll give that Yao Guai a little bit of a wide berth. I don't want to tangle with him right now as we're making our way to Bedford. Starting to get a little bit lighter out with the rain potentially letting up, which would be ideal if it did. Just stick. Ooh, the bear was looking at us, but dog meat, don't get involved. Don't get involved. And we should be clear. I think I'm safe. Yep, good. So, getting all of those shots is going to be very handy. I'm going to end up using a lot of them for... My way, please. For taking out the ghouls and just playing for sniping at Corvega. That is kind of what I'm most nervous about, is just playing Corvega. Having all of those raiders on the exterior and on the interior with corners and randomness, it's gonna be a little bit dicey since I'm not overly powerful yet. And I know this has been talked about before, but I've got Clinton over there. Nothing to worry about. Why is it that the game of Fallout 4 thinks it's best to go into Concord and you face a Deathclaw right away and you get power armor right away? Normally that should be like more of a reward to actually locate power armor, but nope, you get a full set right off the get, which is kind of remarkable. And you see a Deathclaw, so you think you can take Deathclaws out with relative ease, and that is not always the case. And then after you free Preston, you have to go cross country to this rinky-dink, ugly place that honestly isn't very appealing to look at. Why isn't the first like main quest, hey, go help out the Abernathy's that is just right around the corner and deal with them in Olivia? That seems like that would be a much wiser choice. And then It's not that many raiders in Olivia, but it is a handful. There's a named character with a minigun. That just seems like that would have been a better option to deal with right off the bat. A little bit closer, not thrown quite so much in the mix, and taking care of Olivia would be a lot easier than basically always having to deal with Corvega. Corvega is just so large. I know you can just go in there and take him out, the main guy out, and then leave. But you still have to get in and get to the main guy. So I'm not a huge fan of how that is, but it is what it is. Okay, let's come up on the hill a little bit. We probably can get another couple shots at a couple more. How's this thing's range? Oh, that was just plain a bad shot. The range might be okay, but my shooting is abysmal. Okay, that one was on. So that might be a little bit... I might have too much variance in my shots. And got a roamer. Yeah, that'd be quite the shot through the barrels. And nope. In caution. That will fade shortly. I probably could go in guns blazing with my 10mm, since that is now a powerful weapon. My other thought is, how far am I able to throw, like, grenades and stuff? How about that? Okay. They are coming. They are burning, but they are coming. Yep, go after dog meat. Perfect. Bunch more coming. What a throw. Might basically burn up from here. Oh, didn't quite kill him. And a couple more, but they are in better range just for sniping. Missed. And got that one down. Way over there. Feeling pretty good. That should be most of them. At least. Might be one more inside. Plus, of course, this guy out here. I got sneak attack on him. At least a start. Cotton yarn. Why am I picking up cotton yarn? That is what I want to know. Bedford is a nice place. Lots of ghouls, but they're spread out, easy to snipe. Decent loot inside. And we got a little bit of lore that could happen. Not to mention the nice steamer trunk. And, ooh, we are already picking up some 50 cal. A little bit of replenishment. And, hey, look at that. 2 Molotovs as well, plus a fragmentation mine. And, ooh, hoo, hoo. We have a 50 cal pipe bolt action. That is what I was talking about with picking up random guns and then not needing gun nut. So I don't have a ton of the 50 cal shots, but that is going to be a good start, nonetheless, towards potentially upgrading to the 50 cal in a little bit of time. Not too crazy far from now. Alright. Got one ghoul laying down. Taken care of. Still caution. Okay, yes, one nice and close. I should shoot the legs, but just 2 shot and the ghouls. And we are most of the way to the next level up already. This is working really, really nicely. One more ghoul down there. A little further out, taking a few more shots. Come on. Yeah, go for dog meat. Dog meat, get him. Fine, I'll get him. And carrying duct tape. Very nice. Gotta get an oven mitt. You never know when you might want to make a frozen pizza. Which in this post-apocalyptic world, that would be one thing I would be craving, something fierce. Nice and nice. Alright, may as well pick up what's in here. A little bit of chalk. Station Master's Terminal. Maybe you can help me. I've actually never found where it needs to be. Like saying, hey, I'll meet you at such and such a time. Please be there. Meet under, like, the water tower. And I know there's somebody there, but it, like, never fully advances the storyline for me. At least from what I can tell. Like, okay. So, Helena's instructions. Am I supposed to, like, open that, or... I don't fully know. So let's read that. The package arrives at midnight. Is that just where it ends? Because it says, hey, meet under the water tower, our usual place. Package arrives at midnight. Where is the package, and what do I have to do? I never figured it out. Never really bothered to go on, like, the Fallout wiki to fully understand, to see if there's something unique and with it. But maybe I'm missing something that's just spectacular. And maybe not. But I'm not too concerned on it. Okay. Now, can sleep in a mattress if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I need to make my way back over to Corvega. And before I make my way there, let's just marvel at this glorious, gloriously large choo-choo train. So very nice. So now I'm at Starlight Drive-In. There's the mole rats I could take care of, but I'll avoid them. Don't want to get chased down by the mole rats, and I don't want to clear it yet because I'm hoping that Preston will send me here to take care of, you know, the beasts that await, because it would make a nice settlement for other people. So if I just keep on the high ground, can kill the bloatfly that's coming up, and make my way back to Trudy and go down that way. Well, maybe the bloatfly will just chase the rad stag out of the way. I can buy some 308. Oh, nice little red roach. Missed every single shot of it. Don't bite me. Okay, this is another crazy strong Radroach. Why does it take so many shots to kill a Radroach? That's what I want to know. Why are these Radroaches so incredibly strong? I do not know. As I was saying, get over to Trudy. I can buy a little bit more 308, and then we can start making our way on south. It is nice in the Fallout 4 like skyline, and you nice features that you know what they are. Like Corvega just stands tall, very noticeable. I mean, even the church in Concord, very easy to recognize. And just once you get further into the city, knowing what the different buildings are, it does help pretty good for navigation, which is very nice. But Trudy, I'm back. I got some goods. Hopefully you got some goods. Trudy is very, very nice right now. She has the sea captain's hat, which to my knowledge is the best hat that I can have for this run. It is a +2 endurance hat, whereas I then turned around and I had sold her the postman hat, which is just +1 endurance. So we are getting even more hit points on our old docket, and that's going to be super, super nice. Plus, she had another 44 rounds of 308, and she had some corn, fairly cheap. May as well get that. Maybe get some adhesive going back in Sanctuary. Now I'll just have to remember to change back my outfit. We'll get that lovely sea captain's hat on now, and we will switch on back to the black vest and slacks for the +2 endurance also. And there you can see my hit points right now are at a pretty solid 262, and I have 248 right now. That is pretty good. I'm actually quite pleased with that, and I should actually be able to take a couple knocks and a couple shots from the guns, because a typical gun, I would say, with having the Lone Wanderer right off the top, eliminating 15% of what the gun does, I think the more powerful guns will probably only end up hitting, like, at best case scenario, if they're close range, will end up hitting me at, like, probably in the 40, 50, 60 range, which having that 240 hit points, I mean, I'll be able to take a few shots like that. Now, if they have like an automatic weapon or anything like that, I mean, I probably wouldn't really fully want to. And what is in this random spawn house today? It seems like nothing. Not just a basic settler. No mines. All right, perfect. 3 more antibiotics in this first aid kit. Very nice indeed. And there will be nothing in the dresser. Okay. How's it going, sir? We can boogie on over to this little outpost here. Pick up some free explosives. And bubblegum, I believe? Yes, bubblegum and a baseball. Yeah, a fair amount of fusion cells as well. Open sesame. And we do have a proper bed here if we wanted to sleep, but it is only noon. No sense of sleeping now. Pick up a fragmentation grenade and a Molotov. Miscellaneous goodies there. We are doing good, and we are actually getting stocked up quite well for coming into Corvega. I'm actually really pleased at how things are going. And with the last level up, taking the gun nut 1, able to improve my damage output. Open this lovely shipping container with the wicked shipping key. More 308, more 10 millimeter. Excellent, excellent work. But this will actually work out really good because I'm going to be in the field dealing with Corvega. And when I'm in the field dealing with them, that will just plain work out handy because I will be able to turn around and level up and then get that Rifleman rank 2 to do even more damage to them. And after killing those ghouls and I guess the couple Radroaches, we are at, in fact, the damage plus 10% from adrenaline. Just as I suspected. Now, there's a decent chance in this broken down shack building, since how there's a handful of Radroaches, we have a relatively decent opportunity at coming across another legendary. Now, I'm not sure if this will actually count or not, or if being in over to Drumlin Diner, if that is considered the same load zone or not, because I went there pretty early on, and if it is the same load zone, none of these, unfortunately, will be legendary, but we can hope. Okay, so that red roach was able to be killed with one shot. And honestly, they all should be able to be killed with one shot. Just come across here. Nice Ushanka hat, and hey, we lucked out. Legendary Radroach. And that one's not even as tough as the random Radroaches out. Okay, there's going to be a couple more. Just slowly wait for them to clear that guard handrail. We'll just go for it. They stop moving. Oh, Dogmeat jumped down to try to make the kill. Good work, Dogmeat. Yeah, these are dying. So, no idea what was up with the other Radroaches. Alright, moment of truth. Do I luck out and get a weapon? I do not. Cavalier's Raider right leg. That's unfortunate. Now, in this type of run where I'm not really rocking armor, I mean, reducing damage while blocking or sprinting. If I'm sprinting, that would be super handy, but unfortunately, I can't wear the armor. So, once again, we come up empty on the legendary department. Now, there's a couple spots I can snipe. I can go up on the bridge and do some sniping from over there. It's also an okay sniping location from here. It's not the best, but it is also not bad. We are a long ways away. But we are getting some kills. I just saw somebody walking back over there. And as far as I know, I spent a lot of time sniping from here in other playthroughs, and it actually, I'm gonna have to shoot you through the steps, aren't I? Oh my God, I was gonna say just say it's harder for them to locate you than being on the bridge. Now, I've killed 3 raiders. I am in caution. I went quite a ways on over into caution all at once, because they are trying to find me. It's daylight. Not really a roof over my head, but I am in a little bit of cover. So it's going to take them a little while to find me. And okay, so this person down below is searching for me. They are getting closer. They might find me if they don't die first. So once again, still in caution. So they don't know where I'm at. Try to get my camera angle just right so I can potentially see movement. But nothing is coming up on my visual as of right now. So by the time we loop on down around, I think we'll be able to have a pretty clear run heading on up onto the bridge, to which we can get a few more shots, hopefully, at some raiders and clear out the front door. Once again, for this playthrough, I was trying to decide what makes the most sense. Do I go in through the culvert, or do I just go in through the front door? And I've had it before, especially in the daylight. If I'm coming in through the front door, it's not that big of an issue. Versus coming in the tunnel, I've had it of where I've actually walked slightly too far one way and got killed by the missile launcher guy. So I don't think that's necessarily going to be the right option for me. Because I don't want to be shot by a missile launcher, because I am not going to be able to withstand that. So now in a new location, I think we'll be able to... We cleared out every, 3-4 guys on this side. Got that one there. Dead. Whoop, whoop, whoop. They're shooting at me. Stand back a little bit. Sometimes they can throw Molotovs at the side. Just take it nice and easy. I was hoping I could get a shot off on the raider, kill the raider, and then turn around and knock out that turret right off the bat. But wasn't quite so lucky.
No sign of him now.
Okay, another guy up top. Okay. Got the turret down. Turrets don't move, but they can hit like a freight train. Actually, this bed here might come in handy depending on how long it's been. And there's Corvega, and perfect. That actually was enough to push me into the next level. Get my hit points regenerated, which is always nice as well. And let's hit up that rifleman. 40% more damage. There. Close off of the Pip-Boy and go back in. Let's see what we are working with now. Long, powerful, only 32, but that is a pistol, so 32 is not terrible. And the short double barrel shotgun, 112, and our sniper is at a pretty solid 85 damage output. I am pleased with that. And it is 2:45, so it is actually getting a little bit later in the day. once finished clearing out the front here, I think it's actually going to be worthwhile to sleep until 6 a.m. just to get that +2 endurance. Oh, I thought that was a dead guy right there. He's dead now. Okay, Raider walking back there. You gonna be walking? Yes, yes you are. Got him. Perfect. Got one way over here. Standing still. Crotch shot and down. We are doing pretty good work on this front door. I am quite pleased. That's actually probably cleared enough for me to be able to make it in. Now when you come back out, you will always have at least one person to deal with. And okay, there's another raider, right? Oh. Gotcha. Well, that jumped pretty close to caution. But fading back away. So somebody just saw that person die, more than likely. Or they came across a body laying on the floor and said, "What is up with that?" Now, I dogged on Fallout a little bit, but, you know, you got to give props where props are due, too. This is an impressive building, impressive level, and you can make your way on up to the top and see a good chunk of the map, which is really nice. And even though there is a ton of guys on the exterior to deal with, they do provide you a pretty self-explanatory, like, hey, there's lots of people. Here's this great ramp with a wall to hide behind, kind of, you know, a little camp. And you can just come up here and go pop, 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 and snipe the raiders dead. So, you know, they at least give you an option of how you can deal with the raiders, which is nice. Can go in guns blazing, which my first couple playthroughs, I just walked up along the bottom and just tried to run in, and I just got swarmed with raiders. So that's not as good. Ooh, raider scum through the wall. I don't think I can hit them through the wall unless I actually did the critical. I don't think I want to use the critical. Oh, man. Okay, another raider just standing down below. I'll take him out. Oh, just saw you. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Not going to be that many more left. There's a couple in that trailer. And behind this building up on the scaffolding, there's going to be another one or two. And that guy that I killed here, I believe he also had a buddy at the top of the ramp there. But I think we are sitting pretty good. Drink that water, get hydrated, and I think this is going to be enough to call it a part here. We were able to make it to Corvega, built up with Bedford, got a couple nice little level ups, and we have, yeah, the exterior of Corvega taken care of. So we are set up really good for next time to deal with the raiders inside, and we'll be able to take out Jared. Save that crit for them, and Dogmeat and I should be able to make fairly quick work of that, and then maybe next time we'll be able to potentially start working our way in towards Diamond City, perhaps? I was wanting to be at roughly level 10 taking care of Corvega, just leveled up to level 10. So far, everything is going relatively according to plan, which I'm quite pleased at that, but things will definitely start getting harder here before too long. But Thanks for watching and thanks for joining. And until next time, when we enter Corvega and come into our first true danger, I will see you then. Powering off.